Good morning and welcome to the NBA Daily. I'm Dave DuFour, here with Baraheni, Zena, Keita. We're still in Vegas for the NBA Cup, which by now you know what's happened. But we're recording this ahead of time. We're talking All-Stars, our two early All-Stars to celebrate the opening of All-Star voting. Before we jump into our teams, I do want to talk LeBron James in what is not an all-star season.
As one does.
Yeah. Because this is, I mean, it's not going to be his last year, I don't think. I assume we would know ahead of time. But he missed a significant chunk of the start of the season. And so there's no way that you can say what he's done on the court puts him in the all-star category, period. Yeah. He's going to get in. Fan vote.
So one of these guys is going to get.
But none of us had him on our list as an all-star. I mean, there's just no argument there whatsoever.
But how could you?
I didn't have him on my list as I guess you could say credible.
Right.
Yeah. But I had him on my list from the sheer factor that the NBA is not going to have an all-star without him, especially at this point of his career. And the fact that they're consistently changing things each year. They need some sort of constant. And LeBron James as an all-star, I think, provides you that.
And it's in LA.
And it's in LA.
Exactly.
And it's a fan game. So that in mind, guys, let's talk about our Western All-Stars. We know LeBron's going to be there. But I want to talk first about the locks, like the players that we just agree on, the unanimous selections. And it's probably the majority of this team because it's pretty obvious. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, front runner for MVP, obviously Nikola Jokic. I think Victor Wembanyama.
Absolutely.
Luka Doncic, who I think he just scored another 40 points. Steph Curry.
Yes.
Who, again, the other night, another 40-point game from him.
With a loss.
Most over Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah. Officially.
Anthony Edwards.
Yes.
Unanimous selection there. Alperen Şengün.
Unanimous.
Again, we're on a heater. Kevin Durant.
They get two.
They do get two. And Jamal Murray.
I don't know if he's a lock.
He's not a lock, but
he is.
We all
unanimous selection here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, and again, one of the things that we talked about coming into the season for the Nuggets, that it was super important for Jamal Murray, especially. This is the year that you put up or shut up. They just made this huge overhaul to the roster. It's paid off, even though Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon have missed significant time. It's the best start in Nuggets history. And it's because Jamal Murray, from the jump, was good. He didn't play his way into shape like he has been.
Exactly. He's averaging a career high in points, career high in assists, doing it exactly how efficiently you want him to. The Jokic-Murray two-man game is literally one of the most unstoppable plays in basketball, if
that
not the
52-point game where he went 10 of 11 from three.
Exactly. This is his best season, and he's healthy, so I think he should be an all-star.
And the biggest thing, we've talked about this before, Dave, on the pod, it's the fact that he's not having these games where he dips away, where he's not a factor, where you're kind of like, what's going on with Jamal Murray? And that's what's happened in the previous years. That's why he's lacked the all-star credibility in the past. And people are now seeing consistency from him and impacting winning every single night. And that's great.
And he's able to lead those bench units.
Yes, he's the connector right now.
Right. And that's been a game changer for them to not lose those minutes. So again, all-star.
Back to 2020 swagger. For Jamal Murray.
Now we might get into some debate here down toward the bottom of the list. I'm gonna say Devin Booker is an all-star.
I agree.
All right. Did he also make your list?
He was an honorable mention.
Okay, so he's close. Okay, The argument there is that the Suns have been this great story.
They are exceeding expectations by basically all measures. They're a very good offensive team. Devin Booker is a big part of that. I actually thought of Dylan Brooks is like an honorable mention just because 21 points.
That's why I struggle.
This is the Canadian thing.
But this is it's not even just a Canadian thing.
He can't get in, but it's an honorable mention.
Exactly. And that's why I struggled. I'm like, both of those players, of course, Devin Booker has been leading this charge. But both of them Dylan Brooks has come in and single-handedly changed the culture, I feel like, of Phoenix. And I feel like that deserves some love. That deserves some recognition of some sort. And that's why I struggle to just be outright Devin Booker, you get it?
Because
it's I was going to say the French word for shared. It's shared between the two of them.
Would you guys watch Dylan Brooks in the skills competition?
No, absolutely not.
With 3-point contest?
That's a little rough.
He could be in the 3-point contest. I could see him.
Well,
they're going to find a Clipper to go in there. Somebody from the Clippers has got to be in the building, and I guess 3-point contest. They'll figure that out.
Look with with Booker, the thing I would say is, one, they're very good offensively this year.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big part of that.
Yeah.
And I think they've put him back in a role that makes sense for him with tons of guard play, good shooting. Their system makes sense. And that's why Booker is having a bounce back year.
Yeah.
So I think he's in there, but he's not a lock. Okay. Also, he's hurt. So we'll see.
Right.
He is.
Well, and again, we don't know how this is going to work, especially with the new format where it's going to be, the 3 teams. You've got the U.S. team, the world team. We did all wind up with 16 American players and 8 world players. That was my list. I didn't go through and parse through. It just worked out that way.
So can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
We mentioned one Thunder in SGA. Okay. And this team is 25-1 or whatever it is, 24-2.
24-2. Yeah. Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren is an all-star, in my opinion. He's anchored that defense as the center.
Best defense.
Hartenstein's missed all this time. Jalen Williams has missed a ton of time.
And how many games have OKC started slow and it was Chet?
Right.
That was their jump starter.
Yeah.
Scoring in the paint, scoring in that mid-range, getting things going. Even if he quieted down in the second half, he was the one that kind of levied them until they could get going offensively.
Scoring 18 a game.
Yeah.
Look, the rebounding numbers are like, he's not double-digit rebounder, but over 2 stocks a game, 18 points a game, second leading scorer on the team, and again, has played so much. And this is story of the season.
Is this season?
The Thunder need at least 2 All-Stars, in my opinion. I think you look down the list. I've got 2 Rockets. I've got 2 Nuggets. On the other side, it would be weird.
You wouldn't be able to take the league seriously if the best team, by the measures that they're the best team, don't have more than one person represented. Like, that would be silly.
My thing is, though, and I agree. I think Chet will end up being
Is he on your list?
He's on my list.
Okay.
And Andrew Schlecht made sure that he was on my list. But there's other guys who box score numbers are like gaudier, you think of Austin Reeves, obviously, who's averaging nearly 30 points a game. 27, 7 and 7. That's absurd. That has to be an all-star level player.
I don't have him on my all-star team.
He is my final selection.
And Chet was my last selection. I took Chet over Austin Reeves, and it's not to knock Austin Reeves. I just ran out of guys, to be honest with you.
But then there's the guys on bad teams. Denny
Avdia.
I was waiting for my chance.
Yeah,
Denny Avdia, I got to get up the numbers, but Denny Avdia to me is a no-brainer. The way that he's scoring, the way that he's leading that offense, and Portland's not great.
Yeah.
But he's putting up crazy numbers. And honestly, not seriously. Jeremy Grant's putting up crazy numbers.
He is. No, he is.
Let's just be real. I mean, if we're talking about this, but no, Jeremy Grant's not in the conversation, but I think Denny Avdia absolutely is. His assist numbers
it's absurd.
on top of his scoring is crazy.
He's the best driver in basketball.
Yeah, the playmaking and scoring combo from him. I mean, he's just in the top 5 percentile. In individual creation and playmaking for his teammates. I think you've got to give him credit for that. Austin Reeves isn't even the best offensive player on his own team.
That's true.
And he benefits quite a bit from playing. And
I'll counter with this.
I don't want to knock
has missed games.
Yeah,
and Austin has
gone off. He's been amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's my counter to that. Also, on top of this, if we're going based on if we're splitting hairs, the final call, the Lakers are winning games.
They are winning games.
And so you throw Austin Reeves over maybe Denny Avdia.
I can't argue against Austin Reeves. I think Austin Reeves will make it, by the way.
Yeah.
I just think it makes sense.
I just like a little bit of diversity.
It makes sense, but he's good.
Sure.
But Denny Avdia pulled up numbers 25, 7 and 6.
Yeah.
I mean, they're comparable.
Yeah.
He leads the league in drafts, too.
He leads the league in drafts. He's the best driver in basketball right now.
Yeah. Okay. My honorable mention here, and it is really close. You talked about bad teams. This is probably what kept him out. Lauri Markkanen has had an incredible start to the season.
And they're not that bad.
They're not. No.
They're competitive.
They're competitive. They're not great.
They're not competitive.
Great,
No.
Well, they put up numbers. They put up numbers.
No, wait.
Cooper Flag just scored 40 on them.
Yeah, okay. But the Jazz don't want to win games. Yeah. And I will hold that against Lauri Markkanen a little bit. Somebody's got to score the points there, and he's going to do it. Yeah. Keontae George has been doing it.
He's been great.
But Lauri he's been fantastic. And I think that, if he winds up getting traded, I think that he's an all-star next year if he's on a better team.
Yeah.
Who?
Lauri Markkanen. He's an all-star level
but you see
player.
I think the grace that was given to Lauri Markkanen to make him an all-star before is the same one that I would give to Denny Avdia.
That's fair. Yeah.
I think that's how I would perceive it.
The other honorable mention I'd throw in there that I just couldn't rationalize because it would be hard to put 2 Timberwolves on there. But Julius Randle is having a very, very good season. Yeah. Like scoring the ball efficiently. He's been one of their obviously focal points on the offensive end. Yeah. The decision making has been good from him this year. It's hard to put 2 Timberwolves on there.
You guys have
2 Timberwolves from
I had.
Oh, who else?
De'Aaron Fox.
The injury stuff made it so that it's hard to put him on there. But I agree with you.
He's been awesome.
He's been playing great.
He's been amazing. And he's been putting up numbers, and the Spurs are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we won't know this at the moment that we're recording this.
They could be the
NBA Cup champions behind De'Aaron Fox. I don't know.
I don't have Fox, and it's because just he missed so much time.
Yeah. Sure.
And now that being said, this is the too early All-Stars. I think maybe we get another month into the season, and a number of these guys are just not going to be available for whatever reason, whether it's injury or otherwise. So, we know we're going to have like 40 All-Star players. Mm-hmm. So that's the nice thing is anybody we left off the list, they're going to make it anyway.
Probably going to make it.
Yeah. Guys, stick around. After the break, we're going to go to the East, where I think we have some controversy. And we're back talking about the All-Stars. Way too early, guys.
Yep.
Way too early.
Still months left.
But this is what makes it fun.
Yes. That's right. All right. In the East, I think we've got a lot of locks again, just like the West. Mm-hmm.
So there are less locks than in the West, in my opinion.
Are there?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
Because I think the talent in the West, I mean, nobody is going to dispute this, but the talent in the West is obviously more loaded. Yeah. So it's harder to make the picks. There's probably more locks than spots.
I will say this. When you get to the bottom of the list for the Eastern All-Stars, you start having some crazy conversations.
Yeah, gets a little tough.
I am uncomfortable with how much I was thinking about Michael Porter Jr. Mm-hmm. Period. Much less as an All-Star.
Oh, man. They have, how many wins do the Nets have right now?
I don't know.
3, 4?
4.
I think it's 4.
Yeah. I think it's 4.
Could be.
Not
5.
many.
Yeah,
not many.
Yeah.
Enough that we could probably name the teams that they've beaten. But anyway, we'll get
the Nets
there.
have 7, actually. So
7,
we apologize.
Oh,
Nets fans.
dang.
I'm so
we disrespected
sorry.
them.
Wow.
I was thinking about the Wizards. I apologize.
All right.
That's right.
Michael Porter Jr. has been great.
Yeah, we'll talk about him when we get to the bottom of the list. Yeah. All right, locks. I think Giannis is a lock.
But he might miss time.
He may miss time.
So that's the
right.
Yeah.
But I agree he is a lock.
He's been incredible when he's played this year. I mean, yes, by far. And, MVP candidate as far as the numbers go. Mm-hmm. Team's not winning at all. Mm-hmm. So a little bit of an afterthought, essentially, since he got injured. Yeah. Like we're only talking about him as not being a Milwaukee Buck anymore. Exactly. We're not talking about what does it mean when he comes back. I've noticed like there's been a vibe shift around it. Mm-hmm. And we'll see. Like I'm assuming he's not going to be out too much longer. Probably a
couple of weeks. It was calf strain. What was it?
Calf 2 to 4 weeks. Yeah. I think it said
so maybe after the holidays. Okay, Jalen Brunson.
Yes,
Karl Anthony Towns.
How dare you guys? Tyrese Maxey needs to be more.
He's a lock for me. He's a lock. He's a lock. Okay. Tyrese Maxey, another lock.
Yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
How about Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren? 2 players from the Pistons. How do you guys feel about that? Are they both locks?
Personally, I would put Cade Cunningham as a lock. Duren, not a lock, but he's there for me.
All right. He's a unanimous selection for this panel of ball knowers because Jalen Duren's been awesome. His Pistons, again, they are the front runners right now in the East. Yep. The Knicks, we say, are the best team in the East.
But the Pistons have won more games.
Absolutely. And they look like they're going to be the 1 or 2 seed by the time we get to the playoffs. And I think, again, telling the story of the season, Jalen Duren's leap
is a story.
He
could win most improved player this year based on how he's played.
So I'm again, I got him as an all-star. Jaylen Brown.
Absolutely.
We talked with Jay King about him the other day, just his ability, like what he's done, taking a little bit of a leap.
Yeah. The mid-range scoring has been awesome.
Incredible. Shooting like Kevin Durant.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
He's been a talker this year, too.
He has been a talker and a streamer.
Spicy.
Donovan Mitchell is also a lock.
Donovan Mitchell's
he's a lock for me, too.
The Cavs have been weird, but he's basically saved them.
Not because of Donovan Mitchell.
Exactly.
No. He's the cleaner-upper.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's the cleaner-upper.
No, he's their Lord and Savior. He literally 30 points a game. They need him.
But the only thing, though, about Donovan Mitchell is he has those, what we were just talking about with Jamal Murray, where he kind of dips away and fades away. You're like, where is Donovan? And then the fourth quarter happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. And he cleans
probably
up
win
everything.
Clutch Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in a lot of clutch games, though. That's actually one of the problems with the Cavs. Yeah. They get down into these tight games, and they're just a little bit soft.
Yeah. Those are clutch.
So those are the locks.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch another lock to you guys.
Oh, is it my guy?
Is your guy?
Atlanta?
I think he's also a lock.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sorry. That's another lock.
All right. We'll get there. We'll get
lock.
Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson is a lock.
I agree that is a lock.
This guy is a Swiss Army knife. Triple-double waiting to happen. You know, a lot of people talking about Giannis being traded maybe to Atlanta. And if I'm Atlanta, there's no way I am giving up Jalen Johnson. I think this guy is going to be a star and could be a star for them. If they build around him. Let's see what that looks like.
No, I like it. I think he is, every year he's added something to his game. He probably would have been an all-star last year if he didn't get hurt. And if you look at what he's done, he has the crazy box score numbers. He has the impact on-off metrics, etc. And on top of that, he's adding different wrinkles to his game. The Hawks are playing pretty good basketball without Trey. And he's a huge part of that.
It's crazy. I almost, for a while, I compared Jalen Johnson's game to DeAndre Hunter's just because of what they could do when they got on the floor in 3-and-D, play defense, just be long. And DeAndre's been kind of quiet this year in comparison to what he was putting up last year. Now I'm looking at Jalen Johnson like, oh, you're way bigger.
He's so much a point forward to what DeAndre Hunter.
Well, this is what we get to see when Trey isn't there being the focal point of the offense, right? If Trae Young comes back to this team and will fit in around what's happening, playing off the ball, which we've been talking about since he was at Oklahoma, right? Get off the ball. Go watch some Steph Curry tape.
But that's what he was supposed to be.
But he just refuses to go play that way. And it's been years of this. No matter when they have talent or not, like when DeJounte Murray was there, the guy who was supposed to help take some of this playmaking role, he still didn't play ball with the rest of the guys. And it's really a shame because he's a amazing passer. One of the best passers in the NBA, which is crazy because at his height, he shouldn't be able to. He's a really good cutter. He's really smart. He's a smart player, but he will not play off the basketball. So if he comes back and he'll just kind of fit in, I think the Hawks could be really, really good.
And if they make a trade, right? They're rumored for Anthony Davis, Giannis. We'll see if they end up.
Absolutely. Okay. Now we're going to get into, I think, some debate.
No, I have another lock.
Oh.
All of the things you guys just said about Jalen Johnson apply to Scottie Barnes.
Not a lock because I chose Brandon Ingram.
Well, this is the question I have for you guys.
I didn't have as a lock, but I chose Scottie.
I think that will be an interesting question for voters because those two guys might end up cannibalizing each other.
100%. That's what happened for me. Scottie Barnes is an honorable mention for me.
Okay.
I think he's been great, but I just think Brandon Ingram has unlocked a lot of stuff for Scottie Barnes. I just think the scoring load that he's taken on, he's had an all-star season.
I will say, look, Scottie has been their best defender. Right. And so the defensive side of the ball, he's leading the league in stocks. That's how good of a defender he's been. First team all defense guy. I think that matters a little bit more to me. With Ingram, it's just been scoring. Scottie's doing everything else.
And I can't argue against
Scottie. Their best player is my whole spiel for this. And if they're still a top 3 or 4 seed by the end of this, you got to reward the best player. That's my pick.
I got another lock for you guys.
Another lock. Wait, we're running out of locks here.
I think we're past our locks though. But I didn't have Scottie Barnes as a lock. I had Josh Giddey.
I do not have Josh Giddey.
I did not have Josh Giddey.
I think you're alone.
Points. 9.
Good box
29 and 8.
I know.
And he's shooting the ball well. He's shooting 40% from 3.
I know.
You don't have him on your list at all?
I have. He's honorable mention for me.
Yeah. Very nice.
Wow. Okay.
But again, see, this is where we're splitting hairs here.
The Bulls are 2-8 in their last 10 games.
I get that. Well, they started strong.
We had this debate earlier.
We did.
Me and Andrew, when we were talking about eating tacos, but it's just hard to put Josh in there. Because of how bad the Bulls have been recently. So if they kept some sort of competitiveness, then maybe we could have this conversation. I think he's probably a lock.
Fair. So on that note then, no Denny, no Laurie. or Lowry.
Oh, well, that's why that was his argument that they were not good enough. Yeah. And for me, Giddey was just outside looking in just because he just wasn't as good as these other guys. Like I have Pascal Siakam as an all-star. Again, another guy's on a bad team.
I've got Giddey over Pascal.
Again, we're in the weeds a little bit.
Yeah, Pascal has been great this year, but I can't.
Yes,
and my last guy was Desmond Bane. Because I do think the Orlando Magic should get someone.
I agree.
And what Desmond Bane has done for that team, especially when Paolo was out,
correct,
when Franz went down, because those guys, they will not play together apparently. And then when Suggs has been hurt, I think Desmond Bane, he's been the one through line for this season, and he's been
I would
fantastic.
put Franz. Franz would be my guy for the Magic. I think he's their propeller on offense as a driver, and he's a very, very talented defender. So yes, Desmond Bane. This is sort of the similar conversation we're having to Scottie Barnes and Brandon Ingram, where it's like, of course, the new guy on the block has come in and rejuvenated things, but then the best player on the team, which is, in my opinion, Franz Wagner, is the guy that makes them go.
I'm rewarding shot creation a lot in these all-star picks for those two guys. Yeah, because I do think that what the load that they're carrying in that capacity is it's higher.
So then for the Heat. Wait, on Orlando.
Yeah.
The reason why I have Desmond over Franz is the connectivity aspect, right? Looking at the top 10 lineups that Orlando put out there every night, Bane is in 7 of those top 10 lineups versus just 4 for Franz and Paolo's in 2.
Right.
So I'm thinking, Desmond, you deserve this. And if all the trades that were made over the summer, who fits like a glove on their team?
Okay.
Wait. Based on this conversation, because I agree with you, that is a very valid point for Desmond Bane. How do you guys parse through Norm Powell or Bam Adebayo for the Heat?
I would go Norm over Bam.
Because it's the exact same conversation we had for Scottie over Pascal, Franz, Desmond.
Yep.
It's impact versus the big scoring numbers, right?
You know what? I got to look up Bam's numbers.
I'm being consistent with my bias here. I would go Norm Powell. I just think that taking on that much of an offensive load, creation, the stuff that he has to do, I think it's just more valuable. And he's been fantastic.
The scoring has been ridiculous.
The scoring has absolutely been ridiculous. And the scoring was ridiculous at the Clippers as well.
Yeah.
I struggle with not letting Bam be an all-star.
All right. Well, we're out of time. And shout out to runner-ups, Michael Porter Jr.
Absolutely.
Which is insane.
Absolutely.
Con Knippel was almost an all-star for me. I had him on the list.
Yeah,
almost averaging 20 a game. I mean, he's the front runner for Rookie of the Year right now in a really great class. Scottie Barnes, runner-up for me.
Yep.
Evan Mobley on the outside looking in.
Looking for me.
Which is disappointing.
I didn't even have him as an honorable mention, truthfully.
Wow. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. I've been very disappointed with how Evan Mobley has played this year.
I know. Anyway, let us know in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. Yeah. Leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to the podcast.
Please don't hate us for our all-star picks.
Or but do it in a fun way. We're okay. We're okay with that.
I'm sliding in OG Anunoby as an honorable mention.
Okay.
I think by the time we get there, there's going to be more. Probably
we have too many. We have too many, y'all. That's why it's too early.
All of these players will make it, by the way, because there will be 40 all-stars.
I have 25 players in my top 15. For Zena, Keita, and Baraheni, I'm Dave DuFour, and this has been the NBA Daily. Thanks for listening.